Good morning, everybody. Today I was filming a session that I did with Mercy. Mercy is my new horse. She is a 2-year-old Pasofino filly. She is Perlino in color. And I got her, it's been right on 4 weeks now, I think. And Mercy's mother passed away at a very early age. I can't remember how old she was, but she was only like 3-4 months old, I think. And her mother was in ill health and she passed. And Mercy ended up being raised by another Pasofino gelding who did the best job that he could do with what he knew. The biggest issue that I've kind of seen is Mercy is very herd bound and has a lot of anxiety being away from the herd. And the gelding that she was raised with is also very similar in personality. He's a very, very great horse, wonderful about everything except being very nervous about where everybody's at, where his herd members are at, and has a lot of anxiety about that, and Mercy shows those tendencies also. You see on this side, the rest of the herd is over in their paddocks over on that side of the screen. Now they are all just over there just chilling, very quiet. There's no screaming, there's no neighing for her. They're not pacing the fence line. They could care less that she is not with them. But she, of course, is very anxious about where they're at. So we are sitting out here. This can be called a lot of different things in a lot of different methods. I just call it Block 1 because that's how I was taught by Pete Rhoda and Nancy Falconer at Cloud9 Ranch. I am sitting in a chair because when I am standing, the energy is just a bit too high for Mercy and she'll just end up running round and round and round in circles. I also have my chair up against this fence. Like I said, I think in the last YouTube session, I was telling y'all that she kind of gets behind you and she can be a little unpredictable when she gets nervous. She's already shown great improvement with that. I don't feel that way now, but keeping her in this half moon shape kind of, helps me out a little bit with her nervous energy. She's not going to go galloping around and around. And it's kind of whatever she wants to do, she can do within this range. She just can't pull on the end of the rope. She can't come over too far into my personal space. I do have my stick and string with me, but I try not to really use it because it gets her, she's still a little too high energy for that. I have a lot of, this session was a little over an hour long, but I have it extremely cut down, short, and also sped up because she does this most of the time. And so one of the things that we are working on with this is from also Carolyn Resnick. I have studied up underneath her, and in the masterclass that I took with her, we're learning that there's 5 foundational features to a successful relationship. The bond from spending time together, trust in one another's respect of each other's needs and personal space, willingness to follow one another's lead, and a focus or desire to pay attention to each other. They are called the 5 heartstrings of connection. So that is bond, trust, willingness, focus. So that is just kind of what we are working on here is bonding and trusting. It is the main thing right now. So she is coming in and trying to make contact, which is great, and I don't have to kind of push her off away very hard. I just don't want her to be too awful close, because sometimes she can kind of get kind of pawy and striky, but like I said, that every day that is decreasing less and less and becoming much less of an issue. She's trusting in me, I think, a little bit more and more, and is not being so violent in her desire to get back to the herd. She still has a way to go in being okay with spending time with me, but going forward into anything else there's really no point when she is just so concerned about being over there with them. So we will continue doing this every day until we get a much softer, more relaxed face and a willingness to pay attention to what I'm doing, and then we will move on from there. So yeah, so this was about an hour. So make sure you have plenty of battery life on your phone and a cup of coffee or a beer in the afternoon, and that you have a good, comfortable place to sit. So I will see y'all next session, and we'll go from there.